If not, we're talking to ourselves
We're
again.
talking to ourselves. Everything went ping. Something's happening.
What
It's
could it
turning
be?
green. That normally
We're
means that
here.
we're live.
There it goes.
Woo! Hey everyone, welcome to yet another Comicstorian live stream Q&A with the minor purpose of, well, the main purpose of answering your questions and the minor purpose of reminding you that we'll be on Twitch after this. So before we get beginning here, hey everyone, hi, hello, hi, hello, hi, hello. Say hi to every single person. I want you to wave until every single person feels that they've been waved for.
Hi, Argo. Hi, Tannen. Hi,
No,
Sam.
you don't say anything. I gotta talk. You just wave to everyone until they're done saying hi.
Keep going.
Okay,
Keep talking.
so here's how this is gonna work, guys, because of the fact that we get so many people in here and the messages fly by. Normally on these things, we get anywhere from 60 messages to 200 messages a minute. We're gonna try to answer every single one of your questions, super chat or not. If someone does do super chat, they will take priority because they took the time to pay. But I personally don't believe in super chat, so we are going to try and answer as many of your questions as actually possible. So don't feel like you have to. Just be aware it may get missed because of the amount of questions flying by the screen. If your question does get missed, join us on Twitch afterwards. We're going to be playing Overwatch for 4 hours, so you can chat with us during that, ask your questions there. And after that, Houston and I are going to play Cuphead, and I'm going to probably kill him. So,
Or I'm going to kill him.
yeah, either way. That's what's
It
going to
could
happen over
happen.
there. But either way, we're going to be on Twitch for like 7 to 8 hours after this Q&A. So if you don't get your question answered, we will meet you over there. We'll talk about it. This one's going to last for 1 hour. Then we're going to switch over to Twitch. So I hope to see you guys over there if you don't get your question answered, but we will try to answer them all. Keep waving. I'll pick up the questions to begin with.
You got it. Sup?
Would you watch from Toxic Buddha, would you watch a Batman Metal live action movie with all of the origins? Why wouldn't I watch a live action Batman,
I got everybody.
Batman
I
Metal?
got everybody. They stopped saying hi. We're
Oh, okay,
good.
they stopped saying hi?
They did. Oh, hold on. There's another hi. Oh, there's more highs. Never mind. Keep going.
Anyway, yes, I would love to see a movie about the Metal storyline in a movie. That'd be incredible. The origins would be cool, but that would have to be a movie into itself with a separate movie. So I don't know how well that would work in the movie industry. But when are you going to do more Scooby-Doo Apocalypse comics? So, like Power Rangers, what we've decided to do with Scooby-Doo Apocalypse, so you guys don't wait a whole year, is we're going to do 2 to 3 issues at a time with the intense purpose of getting more of them out. The other reason is simple. If we do a video that is like an independent book and it's over 20 minutes, it took so much time that we could have done a much more requested video, like Flash, Batman, Iron Man, that kind of a thing. So we're going to do a lot of these independent series like Power Rangers, Scooby-Doo on short 10-minute videos so you get them faster, and at the same time, we don't like lose an entire day to working on a video that no one might watch. Super chat from Robert Spears, love your videos, also hi. Now you gotta wait for at least 30 more seconds.
Oh, God. Houston is not gay, and he is also not single. Sorry.
I didn't see that one.
It was up there earlier.
Do I watch The Flash? I am up to episode 3. I was really irritated with episode 2, where the primary plot was them going to couples counseling. I get why it existed, but I feel like if you were going to go that route, we should have taken like 6, 7 episodes of their problems building up. Instead, we just have a random episode where they go to couples counseling, and oh no, Barry has to run early. Whatever. I wasn't a fan of it. I've seen episode 3, though. That one wasn't bad. I haven't watched past it yet, though. My mom was in town all week, so I'm behind on a couple of things.
It's true.
Why do you think Plastic Man is locked up? I have zero ideas. They've changed Plastic Man so much because of Injustice and because of the egg. I don't know what's going on with Plastic Man, but I'm really liking this new version of Plastic Man.
I also don't know what's going on with
I have no idea. Tim Drake or Dick Grayson? Ah, come on, Dick Grayson. You can't, like, Tim Drake's cool and all, but you can't beat the classic Dick Grayson. Red Rebel says, do you plan on doing the What If Marvel comics? They have been on the schedule forever. Like, we wanted to start doing a What If Wednesday kind of a thing. We just never got around to it. And we might start doing them finally, starting next week or the week after. It's going to be every Wednesday is a Star Wars comic, which Houston's going to bring you. Yeah, Darth Vader, Darth Maul, Anakin, all that stuff's going to go crazy. But we might start throwing the What If stories in there as well. It's kind of like how I used to do that time Superman turned into a girl, and that time he adopted the Jimmy Olsen. We'll start bringing it in that kind of a format. Shorter videos, just going over the What If story. Which Dark Knight is my favorite and why? Dawnbreaker, because I like the Green Lantern the most, with Flash as my second favorite superhero and Batman is my third. So
Yep.
What song do we use for the Batman metal intros? Do you know the name of it?
Post-apocalyptic. No, wrong one. Something one. Hit me up on Twitter, and I will tell you when I can get to my computer and find it.
XX Lauren is XX says hi. Says what if Thursday? I don't think you get the idea of a what if Wednesday. It's a WIW instead of a WIT. Wit. Welcome to Wit Thursdays, guys.
I like it.
Wit. Okay, maybe we'll do Wit.
Also, I've been cooking since I was 16. There's a question way earlier.
I was like,
I'm now 28. Just so you're 29 actually.
David Oldwarris says Doomsday Superman versus Red Lantern Supergirl. Actual power levels, I think Doomsday Superman will win. I like Red Lantern Supergirl though. I think she's awesome, and I think it was a cool idea that they didn't do much else with. Mr. DT says Batman versus Cuphead. We don't know. We're going to start Cuphead tonight, so I have no idea.
I don't either because I haven't played it.
We're going to call it the Rage Hour with Benny and Houston on our Twitch channels when we play. So that'll be at 6 p.m. Eastern. That'll go live tonight. Before that, we'll be playing 4 hours of Overwatch. Come join us on twitch.tv/eligiblemonster. That is our stream today. Overwatch, Cuphead. Who do I think should take over the Batman mantle after Bruce? Damian. I feel like being the child of the Batman, being the heir to the Bat, everything that he said, being trained by Batman. I love the other Robins, but I feel like Damian's the one that like the natural progression, while the other Robins become Nightwing, Red Hood, and Red Robin. I like them becoming those characters. Roy Torres says hi, LOL, keep waving.
Sorry.
Night Prowler says Thor Ragnarok was awesome. I 100% agree, but there's a lot wrong with Thor Ragnarok, from the way that the Hulk is portrayed to the way that Thor's portrayed. But the movie, it was just incredible. I thought it was funny. I thought there was just the right amount of action. I liked the back and forth between the Hulk and the Thor. Just, it's kind of weird.
It's my new favorite Marvel movie.
Yeah, it is mine too. Yeah. Who's the best Flash? Barry Allen. You can't beat the original. That was from Sahil Khan. I'm just waiting for some really weird. When will I do the next Red Hood comic from Red Hood? Let me look.
Is the next one done yet?
That's what I'm going to look. It might be. It might have just ended.
Oh, here's a great question from Ryan Smith. Where's Captain America in DC Rebirth?
Over in Marvel Legacy.
Oh, he didn't come over. $5 super chat from Matthew Delay. If I said that wrong, sorry. X-Men Gold or Blue, enjoying one over the other, or just some general thoughts on the two?
I actually don't enjoy the X-Men that much. I only really read the big stories when someone tells me what's going on, but I don't read the monthlies, so I have no preference on either one of those.
It's done.
Yeah, I guess we'll be doing, it's Bizarro Reborn, 2-issue spread, and then the next one's Squad Goals, where they get stuck on the Suicide Squad, so that'll be fun.
What Lantern are you? From
Rage.
He is. I'm orange. I'm very greedy.
You are.
Yeah.
You greedy bastard. What's next?
Marvel or DC and why? And that's from Luke Quilopo?
Right now, DC, because I think they're telling a better story. But that's not to say that I'm like a DC fanboy. I actually love both of them pretty equally. And they can never seem to tell a good story at the same time. I don't know what it is, but one is always telling a crazy story, while one is always telling like an experimental idea. So case in point, 2 to 3 years ago, DC, or even like a year and a half ago now, DC did DCU. It was their attempt at doing independent storylines with their main characters, and it was a bomb, and I hated it. And I was reading more Marvel at the time. But then Marvel started like pushing this whole big event every 6 months, no actual character development thing, and it's gotten worse over the last 2 years, so I'm just not caring about Marvel right now.
The man with the plan would like to know Dawnbreaker versus Evil Hal Jordan, so I guess Parallax?
Parallax? I think Parallax would win. I mean, he can tap into like everything. Teen Titans, let me see when that's ended, because I may be behind on that one too.
Ribbon Barry, would you do Snot Girl Volume 2?
Yes and no. I want to, and we might do it eventually. It's just not a lot of people are a fan of that story or that what happened in that or anything like that. So,
well,
I just did Teen Titans' latest book was the Gotham Resistance, so you're gonna be waiting a little while for Return of Kid Flash.
Shoot, you made me lose my question I was gonna ask.
Say my name. Say my name.
Benny.
There you go.
Wolf Bay Mods, Green Lantern Batman versus Parallax Infused Batman.
Batman versus Parallax Infused. What?
Green Lantern Batman versus Parallax Infused Batman.
Oh, I think Green Lantern Batman would totally win that one. And thank you, Seed Nutty.
for the $2.
Spider-Man, yes, we're going to be going back into. He's kind of gotten into a spot where not too many people are happy with him. The next thing we're going to do is the fall of Parker Enterprises, where basically the rich and crazy version of Spider-Man is done. It's a part of Secret Empire, but we've just been delaying it. I'm going to call it the fall of Parker Enterprises, or like the death of Peter Parker, Rich Man.
That could work.
Yeah.
Grim Ghoul Dylan, add last name here, would like to know, how did you meet Rob?
He emailed me and said, "Do you want to be in a podcast?" I said yes.
And now you have it. Can you do more Jonathan Kent Superman Sons?
Well, right now they're all on Apocalypse fighting things. So once that's done, yes.
All right.
I'm not going to continue Spider-Gwen, Darth Spider. I'm not a fan of the direction it went, so I haven't been reading it. I'm way behind on that one. These are good.
They are good. Should Marvel and DC have a live-action movie, and if yes, how long do you think it would be before we see it? So I'm
What,
guessing
together?
That's what I'm guessing is what he means, or she means.
I don't think we'll ever see it, because Disney owns Marvel and WB owns DC, and they'll never play nice.
No, I highly doubt it. Flash Fan 1 would like you to do more Shazam!
So would I! DC! Where's Shazam?
What is your favorite non-comic TV show?
Modern Family. I figured, I could go like Stranger Things or like some show you'd expect.
Yeah,
I watch Modern Family every week.
he does. He really does. And it's a great show.
Yeah.
What do you think of Marvel Legacy so far? What is good and what is bad?
So far, Captain America was really good. Spirits of Vengeance was really good. Thor was okay. I didn't like that issue. I didn't like that latest issue. I think that's pretty much all that's really come out, hasn't it? I did buy all the Iron Fist so I can catch up with him for Legacy, because Iron Fist is like my favorite like incognito superhero in Marvel. But I've stopped reading because I didn't like. They made him like the TV show, and the TV show was so bad. Why was the Iron Fist show so bad?
Because
Marvel, no. How do you screw up a guy who knows martial arts and can punch through anything?
Because I'm Danny Rand, the Iron Fist.
Oh my
I
God!
want you to know every single
How do you
minute.
mess that up?
Because I'm Danny Rand, the Iron Fist.
Why would you just give awesome martial arts? That's all we need to see. And he cracks a couple of jokes and meets Luke Cage. I could have told a better story than that shitty Iron Fist Netflix series.
This just in
When will you do more Gwenpool?
from Keith. I go for the
I
$5 super chat.
I can tell you that in a minute too.
Also, after you brush your teeth, don't eat Sour Patch Kids. They're not as good. Robert would like to know new X-Men X Academy or rundown of X-Men school issue volumes. So would you do those, I'm guessing?
Which one?
X-Men X Academy
Academy,
or rundown of the X-Men school issues?
Once again, I'm not a big fan of X-Men in general. I might do that one just because that's Wolverine in charge of the school, but I wouldn't do anything before that. I like Wolverine. I like some of the X-Men. I don't like the X-Men as a group.
Yes. $2 super chat from the OK channel. What is your favorite Pokemon?
Charizard. I'm old school. Still don't have a Pokemon Go. Walking that thing forever.
Have you watched My Hero Academia?
Yes, love that series. My favorite is Suyu. If I'm not allowed to say Katsuki and Deku. If I'm allowed to say those two, it's Katsuki.
Kenneth, I probably did just call you Keith because I can't read.
Gwenpool,
I
I apparently missed an
apologize.
issue of, so I'll have to catch up on that.
All right.
How much Doom now?
How much will Monopoly cost 10 years from now?
$100.
Benny to direct Iron Fist Season 3.
See, Team Spidey, I hate Netflix Iron Fist. It wasn't Iron Fist! It was a whiny guy!
It was Danny Rand, the Iron Fist.
There are two versions of Iron Fist that I will accept. Goofy, jokey Danny Rand, because he's with Luke Cage, and over-the-top, insanely badass Danny Rand. Nowhere in there is whiny Danny Rand.
Hugo, we are not a couple. He is married.
I am married to Natalie. You'll see her on the stream tomorrow.
What's your favorite superhero video game?
Batman.
That's fair.
I didn't like Arkham Knight, though. I think Arkham City was the best.
Thoughts on Doomsday Batman, so the Devastator?
Oh, he's amazing. I can't wait to tell you guys that story. We got to do Merciless first, but then we'll tell you the Doomsday one. Do I like Westworld? Westworld is freaking awesome. So much better than Game of Thrones. Nah.
Why are you I mean, I haven't watched Game of Thrones.
Or Westworld. You don't watch anything on HBO.
No, because I don't have HBO, because it's expensive. Hello. Is Flash better than Quicksilver from Fox Easy 1523 Ball?
As far as speed can go, Flash can definitively go faster than Quicksilver because Quicksilver has a cap, and in theory, the Flash does not. He can go as fast as needed for the event.
Have you played Super Mario Odyssey yet? If so, do you like it?
It's in a wrapper right over there.
I've played it, and it is
good?
awesome.
I haven't opened mine yet. I'm trying to beat Fire Emblem Warriors first.
That is also awesome. Will you do more JoJo on Comicstorian?
I'll ask Kevin about that, but I don't think so. I don't think it got a good reaction.
Do you guys think Marvel or DC Comics will cross over again?
No.
Kind of goes in the line what you said about the movies.
Earlier, yes, WB owned DC, but Marvel was independently owned at the time. So it was very easy to negotiate that. Now it's Disney, who has a huge micromanaging, just their hands in everything, and WB. Disney will never see that happen.
Pete would like to know, what is Stan Lee's latest comic book?
Stan Lee's latest comic book?
Yeah.
I don't know. He still does them, even at his current age. I don't know if it's so much him actually writing it, or him coming up with an idea, giving it to a writer, and slapping the Stan Lee name on it, but his latest one, wasn't it some superhero thing? Because he owns his own line now. Oh, there's his
That's his filmography.
Television.
Well, you looked that up. Robert Spears with a $10 super chat. If you had mutant abilities, what would it be?
I'd have the ability to blow myself up once and just make the world fear me.
There's already a mutant like that.
Right.
The worst X-Men ever.
Right.
I did that story.
Yeah. But I mean, I'd be a walking nuke. Just a nuke, taking a whole city if I felt like it.
But then you'd be dead.
Right. I would never actually use it, but I would use it as a fear tactic to make everyone give me money.
But they'll just say do it, because then they won't have to give you money because you're dead. And
I'll kill everyone with me.
I guess so.
The last notated comic by him was actually a DC thing in 2001, Wonder Woman. A What If Fantastic Four in 2011. His list is really hard to read, though, because it's...
Manier, I definitely said your name wrong. Sorry. Should Nova be in the X-Men? Do you like the new champions?
Do I like the new oh, no, I don't like the new champions at all. I thought it was great when it started, and then like every issue is like, all right, guys, we're going to go and show people that they matter. And now we're going to go stop the pipeline. And now we're going to teach racists that that's bad. I'm like, what the hell's going on with the champions?
Should Nova be in the X-Men was the other part of
Yeah, no, not in the X-Men. Nova should be a full-time normal Avenger, though.
Apparently you're Black Bolt already. Have you heard him scream?
Me on Black Bolt?
Yeah, that's what Green Lantern said.
I am Black Bolt. And we have played DC Online. We played that. It was fun, but it's just old. We've just moved on to other things.
Will you ever do the current Supergirl run?
We did it. We started it. It came out. I will find
last
out.
week, I think.
I think it was, you did it, didn't you?
No, Dan did it, but I think it was last Wednesday.
We started it. I was waiting for the show to start again. It came out October 20th. Yeah, I was waiting for the show to start again. Supergirl and Green Arrow will not get views unless the show's on the air.
It's true.
So I wait for them to come back, normally.
Have you seen Stranger Things 2 yet?
No! Natalie's making me wait for Rob.
I have. It's awesome. Spoilers!
It's monsters.
Have you watched Gotham?
No, I stopped watching that after the second season. Natalie kept watching it, though.
Celestial Core War versus Blackest Night.
Blackest Night all day. Did I watch BlizzCon 2017? Hell yeah, Kenneth. I did. I'm excited.
Hey, Benny.
Here's my question. Where's Diablo?
You're awesome.
Oh, thank you.
That's what Morgan wanted you to know.
Where's Diablo? I want Diablo content. I don't like green.
Okay. Who is the strongest Marvel superhero?
The Hulk. Strongest Avenger.
Access denied. If you could DBZ fuse with someone, who would it be?
Goku. No, Vegeta. I like Vegeta.
No, I don't know if it's somebody like.
I'd be like Vegeta.
I think
I'd be Vegeta.
I feel like they're asking.
Vageni? No, that sounds like it could be a bad.
In like a real person. I feel like that's what they're asking.
The Rock.
I like it.
We'd be Bach.
Bob.
Can you smell what the Bach is cooking?
Nothing, because he makes use into it all.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, The Rock is a chef too.
I know.
Evil Justice League, so Crime Society, Syndicate, Syndicate versus the Dark Knights. Who would win? I think the Dark Knights, because they're just vindictive.
Vindictive. That's a good word.
I'm using a word-a-day calendar.
Did you see Thor Ragnarok?
Yes, the review for it is like an hour long. Me and Rob chatting about it. It'll come out in like an hour or two, I think. Have you read Robin comic 2 of 5? What? No?
$5 super chat from Sil1, because I can't say the rest of your name. Could you do an episode on the fall of the meeting series, X-Men, X-Factor, New Mutants? I know it's old. It's one of my favorites.
Maybe. But once again, I'm not a huge fan of X-Men. X-Force I do like, but never really been a big fan of the X-Men. So especially the older stories, they kind of have to be relevant to a movie or something for me to really dive in and read it and find a reason to do it.
All right. Cheryl
Kenneth, me too. Diablo 3 for the win.
Favorite Arrowverse characters that aren't A-listers. So it can't be The Flash, can't be Arrow.
The guy next to me is Houston. His name is on the screen right above mine. That's his Twitter handle.
That's me. Hi, I'm Houston.
So what was it?
Favorite Arrowverse character that isn't an A-lister.
Kid Flash.
He might be an A-lister at this point.
Kid Flash.
All right. You heard it here.
Vibe. No, Vibe's annoying.
And he's definitely an A-lister. He's in every episode.
Okay. Roy. Fuck Red Arrow Thea. Roy.
I like it.
He is definitely not an A-lister at this point.
No, God, no. Do you think Batman is better than Black Panther?
Oh, Constantine. Yes, Wendy, Constantine. Anyway, I said Constantine. He's like a C. He's like a. You don't even know he's.
Yeah.
He's like you don't even know he's on shit.
Definitely Constantine.
Yeah.
I am gonna agree with you because he's so. And the actor they got to play him's the best.
Right, is the guy from the other show.
I know. I really like that show. Man, I miss Constantine. Now I'm depressed.
Winter
Game of
Soldier
Thrones.
or Agent Zero. I don't know who Agent Zero is, Courtney. So Winter Soldier.
Currently, Alex is not a fan of Game of Thrones or anime. Unfortunately, Alex, you're wrong about anime at least. Any thoughts on the White Knight story going on?
I'm actually really liking it. I know there's a lot of complaints. One of the biggest complaints I saw was the politics are all wrong and weird, and I agree with that. When it comes to comic books, I don't really pay attention to the politics as if are they legal or real, because it's a comic book universe. I mean, we don't have laws that would handle characters like Joker, Batman, and things like that. Batman is a vigilante who beats people up for the hell of it, just goes out there. So I don't care about that kind of stuff. The Joker's portrayal I'm finding very interesting to see what he would be like if he was sane. So I'm kind of enjoying it. Plus, little spoiler, 2-second spoiler, but they retconned out New 52 Harley Quinn to bring back in classic Harley. So he shows up as regular human being, normal guy, to go meet New 52 Harley, and he's like, I'm normal now. And she's like, no, you gotta be insane. We gotta go on adventures. And he's like, no, I'm normal now, and I want to marry you. And she's like, what's wrong with you? Let's go on adventures. And then another Harley shows up, and she's like, get out of here. He doesn't need some skank who's half-dressed, who just wants crazy. You love Joker. I love him the way before he was the Joker. And we discover that at some point, the original Harley had left so that this other version could come.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Are you ready for The Last Jedi? Sorry, it was all in caps, so I figured I had to yell it.
Oh. Yes!
Do you think Red Robin is an underrated character?
Yes!
Flash versus your ultimate form!
Ultimate Betty!
Hi, Owl Dude. Jasmine Rice. What's up? I got Wolverine claws in Warframe. According to the Disc Kid, got Wolverine claws in Warframe.
Oh, congratulations, Disc Kid. I hate you.
Do you like Marvel's Inhumans?
No. Does anybody? I don't like them in the comics. I don't like them in the movies, which they turned into a shitty TV show. I don't like the Inhumans. That Marvel is just like, we can't have the X-Men, so accept these people. And it's like, screw you, Marvel. I don't want the Inhumans. They were boring before the X-Men, and now they're boring still. The kicker, and this is why I get irritated about the Inhumans, the concept of the Inhumans is amazing. Why does Marvel not just take the Inhumans and go full-blown Game of Thrones with it? Full-blown. Don't try to mix them in. Leave them in their own world like Legion and the X-Men get set. Why does the Inhumans have to be incorporated into the proper Marvel universe? Because then they're not cool. If you separate them and you play it in a way of they're there, but no one acknowledges them, and then you have all the houses fighting, Game of Thrones that shit. It would be an amazing show and comic. But no, instead we have to have Medusa dating Johnny Storm, and Black Bolt is incognito running a club for superheroes. Like, oh. He was running a club! It was called the Quiet Room!
Because he can't talk. Because he ain't boo.
Yeah, exactly. And his son was hiding in there.
I know
it was
things.
so dumb.
Do you watch the Orville or Star Trek Discovery? So
I've not seen Star Trek, but I do watch Orville.
Okay.
Orville's great. You need to watch
I
Orville.
should.
It's awesome.
Cyborg or Rebirth Volume 1? I don't know what the question is.
Yeah, I'm confused in that one, Josh-ish.
Hello, wave now, Houston. You got it.
Do I think Damian will ever be Batman? We've seen the future, and he does become Batman. So, yes. I just don't think they'll ever do it in proper continuity because they'll never permanently remove Bruce Wayne. He'll always just get younger and younger until it doesn't make any sense again. Damian will be 22, and Bruce will be like, yeah, so I'm having my 30th birthday today. He'll just be like, all right, yeah, whatever.
Apparently, Wade Wilson stopped reading Marvel Comics for a while and would like to know why their spirit animal, Deadpool, is a villain again.
Oh, it's so good! Everyone's like, I don't like this, but it's so good the way they did that. So the Jerry Dugan run for Deadpool has been him constantly trying to be a hero and build his life back up. It's so good. He's got a daughter, he's got the friends, he's got everything. He was even on the Avengers. But what's going on is everyone's taking advantage of him because they know that he wants to be accepted. So finally, after Hydra Cap took advantage of him, he's now pegged as a villain again because Hydra Cap used him to kill S.H.I.E.L.D. agents. And he did it unquestionably. And one of the final lines from one of his friends was, you are always a tool. Everyone uses you. You are a tool to be put towards things. You're not a good guy. You're not a hero. And just Wade's finally like, screw you all. I'm just going to do what needs to be done. So what he's doing now is he's not working willingly with Strife, the evil Cable clone from the future. Instead, Strife tricked him into going to kill Cable. That's the villain we're dealing with.
Man, let me tell you, man, Comicstorian is the best YouTube comic channel to come out of YouTube. By the way, do a Would You Rather with superheroes. Azal with a $5 super chat.
I don't know what is Would You Rather.
I don't either.
I don't know. I know it's like some kind of like game, kind of like the kiss, spend time with, and kill.
Spend time with.
Whoever gave the $2 super chat and then retracted it, thank you so much. I don't know who that was though, so we can't. Yeah, it's fully
They didn't
retracted.
have a message on it. I think that's why they retracted.
Oh, they retracted it so they can do it again? Okay, yeah. There it is.
Um,
Seed Nutty. Could Teen Titans Judas Contract become a movie? It did, didn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, we watched it.
Yeah, it's like, oh, do you mean like a live action? Because it could.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, no, but the cartoon's
It's
out.
an animated
It's
one.
not bad. I liked it.
It's creepy. Only because the whole Terra Deathstroke thing.
Well, they made her older, and he said that he didn't actually sleep with her there. In the comics, he slept with her. She's like,
She's still only like 15 in the show.
but they didn't sleep together in that one. She just had a crush on him.
She tried really hard.
Yeah, but she didn't
Like,
do it.
really
Because in the
hard.
comic, they slept together.
I know.
Because in the 80s, you can have a 35-year-old mercenary sleep with a 15-year-old girl, and no one bats an eye at it, apparently.
We're going to change the subject now. Sam the comic guy, do you want Serenity back in Marvel?
I don't know who that is. I was thinking of the girl that was like Stars, but if that is Serenity, yes, but I don't know who that is. Do I play Heroes of the Storm? Yes, I do. And we're going to be streaming it a lot more because we have contacts at Blizzard that will promote us.
We're going to make Houston good again.
You were never good.
Oh, wait. Yeah, so not again. Just we're going to make Houston good.
But if you do want to check us out playing Overwatch, that'll be today in about 30 minutes when this stream ends. We're going to go live on Twitch, play Overwatch for the next 4 hours, and then Houston and I are going to team up in some Cuphead. Hope to see you guys over there. If your question did not get answered, we are trying. We're doing a really good job today, I think, of doing the non-Super Chat ones, because some days it gets really bad with Super Chat.
It does.
But so today we're doing really good.
Ooh, that's a good question.
What?
Mr. Mike, will Damian Wayne be Ra's al Ghul while he is Batman in the future in Rebirth? So will he be both Batman and Ra's al Ghul?
If you follow the Batman Beyond timeline, no. Because what happens in that one, and I did the video for it if you want to see it, but what happens in that particular one is Damian was becoming Batman, gave it up, became Ra's al Ghul. And that's how Terry became Batman.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Have you seen the trailer of Black Panther movie? Yes, it was in Thor Ragnarok.
It was incredible.
It was really good.
Like I'm not gonna lie, I've not been excited for that movie at all, and that's because Black Panther is never used properly. You have a guy that is a king of one of the most advanced civilizations, and instead of doing stories like that, we either get a way too heavily political storyline in which he doesn't actually ever get to be Black Panther, or we get he's gone to the United States to team up with somebody else. Like we never get like a nice happy medium of Black Panther, the superhero, and the politics. Oh God, I got scared out of my mind. That is very early.
It's about 15 minutes early.
Thank you, Natalie.
Thank you. We got pizza, guys. Which movie is better? Retract that. Which movie is better, Deadpool or Logan?
Which movie's better?
Yeah.
Oh. God damn, why you make me pick the two of my favorite characters in Marvel? Deadpool.
Logan.
Logan.
I really liked Logan.
Oh, I like Deadpool.
Hey, let's see Nutty with another $2 super chat. Could you do some new 52 Teen Titans? Hi, Houston.
That's Huston.
Huston. Hi, Huston.
He said Huston.
Hi, C Nutty.
I've thought about it, but the new 52 Teen Titans gets such a bad reaction because it's kind of an up and down storyline. I don't think it'll go over well, so we decided to not do it.
What are your thoughts on the new Justice League movie?
I want to get my hopes up. I do. I want to be excited for it. But DC has been a very mixed bag on their movies. So like Thor Ragnarok, I was really excited for. Justice League, I'm trying. I do get to go see it next week though. I get to go to the red carpet premiere, so I can give you like is an embargo though, so I can all I can say is good, bad. That's all I can say.
Can you even say that?
I don't even think I can actually.
I don't think you can. I don't think you can say anything about it.
Let's see if they give me the embargo because if they don't, ha! Best Power Rangers comic, the current one. What?
I read it wrong. Not Serenity. I don't even know who that is. Century. Jeez, Houston. My bad. I was thinking.
I was like, I don't know whose story it is. I'm thinking the ship from Firefly.
That's what I read.
That's what I was like. Is there a ship? Did they do like a nod to Firefly and I missed it? No, Century would be cool. Yeah, I think it'd be cool to bring him back.
Sorry,
I don't think he ever will, though. He's too close to Superman that no one ever sees him for what he is. Everyone always sees a Marvel clone of Superman, so that's not fun.
There's a new Spider-Man TV series?
Yeah, it's been on for a little while now. I haven't seen it, though.
Okay, so you don't have
I don't have an opinion on it, no. If I remember correctly, isn't this the one where it's like Spider-Verse? Like it's Spider-Man, Spider-Gwen, and Miles all teaming up to do things?
It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
What is your favorite Power Rangers team?
The classic. I like the first team that got into America. Just Tommy.
It's what I grew up with.
Yeah, same here. I did it. I did the Dragon Sword.
Proud of you.
I remember when I was a kid, they used to sell the knife and you could press it with a button.
Uh-huh.
And I had to be really young. And we'd go outside and play, and I'd get like a rope, and I'd tie the rope around my waist, and I'd take my toy dagger, and I'd put it in there. So I'd be like Tommy, the Green Ranger. And so then when it was time to call dragons, I could pull my dagger out.
I didn't do that. We just got sticks and beat the crap out of each other.
I got for Christmas, I got the actual dagger toy.
That's awesome.
But yeah, everyone else had the sticks. So I'd be there with this like really fancy toy, and then everyone would be like sticks.
Have you played South Park: The Fractured But?
No, I'm hooked on Assassin's Creed right now. That's what I'm playing on my off time.
Benny.
Yes!
Do you think Marvel will ever retcon one more day? When?
No, they won't. Dan Slott actually came out and said they will never retcon it. They will never bring back the closest we're ever going to get to it is the Renew Your Vow storyline, which no matter how well it sells, will not reflect the main timeline.
Dumb.
So, Miss Bubbles, with the $5 super chat, I'm in a silly mood. Whose powers are greater, Samantha from Bewitched or Genie from I Dream Genie? Ooh.
Genie.
Yeah, Genie is a genie. And if I'm following the laws of Aladdin, since we're doing a weird mood kind of thing, the genie was an unlimited power!
She pretty much
did. Living space.
Because she wasn't trapped. She gave him whatever he wanted.
Yeah. I want pizza.
That's fair. Will you be doing the Justice League Power Rangers crossover event?
Next week? Is it next Friday?
Whenever the movie comes out.
It's coming out the same day as the movie. Houston's doing it.
Will you do Black Panther comics, please?
No. I don't. There's like no good Black Panther stories. I like the character, but there's no good stories. And the Tallahassee Coates, whatever his name is, character guy right now, everyone says is great. I don't like the run. I think it's way too wordy. So,
question from artists. A lot of comics today are being traced from Poser 3D. War of Jokes and Riddles was. Do you notice this? What do you think of this tendency?
I don't know what Poser 3D is. I will look this up.
I don't either.
I know tracing is a thing in the industry, where people are having problems with that.
Could the Joker beat the Riddler?
Oh, it's a program. I don't know anything about that. I know there's a problem right now, not at least in the comics itself, but like in other artwork forums where people are just tracing other people's work and then getting credit for it. How do you get employed at Comicstorian, Seed Nutty? When we hire, which we're not doing right now. So,
is Batman Beyond the official future of DC?
no. We don't know what is the official.
That purple hair, though. What do you think of Hulk Vereen? I can wait a minute.
I can't. I was so hungry. Hulk Vereen's a cool idea. Now I want them to do something with him because they haven't done anything with him yet.
Yeah.
So,
why do you think Martian Manhunter isn't well represented in modern DC?
I have no idea. Same reason why isn't Shazam. I don't know.
Who is your favorite Spider-Man actor?
Tom Holland. I think he does the best job,
He
honestly,
does.
of like embodying Peter Parker. Tobey Maguire, I felt like I was watching Tobey Maguire. Andrew Garfield looks like somebody went to it like, okay, you're like, someone's like Andrew Garfield was like, Spider-Man? That's cool. I'm gonna be a cool Spider-Man. And I'm like, no, that's not Peter Parker.
Another $2 super chat from Azel. If Helena, Mistress of Death, and Mephisto go to war.
Ooh, I would say Mistress Death, because she's an entity, isn't she? Or like an other. She's beyond normal combat. Like there's more to her.
Robert with a $5 super chat. Will you do Justice League Obsidian Age, Justice League The Burning, or Superman Our Worlds at War?
I have to look at what those are.
I lost my fight, guys. Sorry.
Absolutely.
Will you do Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe again?
Yes. Actually, I thought it was going to be a total cash grab gimmick, and maybe the title was, but the story's really good. What is okay? City Age by Joe Kelly. That's a good sign. Is Our Worlds at War on that too? Yeah.
Yes.
Because it's the aftermath. Our Worlds at War is a cosmic conflict between the universe and the cosmic entity Empirix, who is attacking Earth for the purpose of using the planet for staging grounds for Halloween. Maybe. Sounds interesting. I have to read it.
Super Skittle Gaming. Who is your favorite member of the CW Legends of Tomorrow?
I don't like Legends of Tomorrow once they killed Captain Cold.
Yeah, he was my favorite.
He was the best guy in that whole cast. Thank you, Monish. My hair is great. Yours sucks.
You've already done Watchmen, right?
No.
No, you haven't?
Nope.
So will you do it?
November 22nd, the release date of Doomsday Clock, we are doing Watchmen.
Makes sense.
It's been written up.
Whatever happened to the seed? Excuse me.
You gonna die?
Seed of hate, atrocis planted on Earth.
No idea. It hasn't been mentioned or talked about since then, and it looks like the Red Lanterns have been written out of Rebirth at this point, so I have no idea.
Do you think Wally should join the Legends?
Yes. I think it'd be a good place for him, because I think like he gets overshadowed by the Flash. That's why I wanted Barry Allen not to come back for the first 3 episodes, so that Kid Flash can kind of shine. With Barry back, Wally doesn't get much time at all. He doesn't get to shine at all. He's just another speedster. So.
Yeah. So Thanos versus Phoenix Force.
I'm going to turn off slow chat and see what happens.
Oh, God.
Thanos versus... Here we go. Thanos versus Phoenix Force. I think Thanos... Well, once again, if Thanos doesn't have the Infinity Gauntlet, If Thanos doesn't have the Infinity Gauntlet, he's not gonna be that strong. He's strong, yes, but he's not super strong. Phoenix would win in that. But if he has the Infinity Gauntlet, he can snap his fingers and it's over.
$5 super chat from Comics Explained. We playing Destiny 2 today? I need this $5 back, by the way.
Yeah, actually, we're gonna try to run the Nightfall tonight. I haven't done that on PC yet, and I gotta get my light level higher. I got to like 247, and I haven't touched it since then.
Who do you think has the power to destroy the entire DC universe?
Oh heck!
I'm doing my best.
What was it?
Who do you think has the power to destroy the entire DC universe?
The entire DC
Yes.
universe? Mr. Mixelpidilic and Batmite.
Warner Brother.
Warner Brothers? Did someone say that, or did
No,
you say
I did. What is your theory on the Batman who laughs? Metal!
I think he's very metal! I think it's the Killing Joke alternative ending where he actually does kill the Joker. How is it possible that Hela destroys Thor's hammer? I was talking to Rob about this yesterday. We don't know.
The movie shows that she was worthy to pick it up, at least.
Yeah,
we know that.
Right, but it doesn't show, like, what came out of that.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. It was weird.
$10 super chat. What other kind of objects?
If you want that full discussion, though, it's going to be on our podcast today. Probably like 10 minutes of it is us discussing what happened with that hammer.
$10 super chat from Jam Call. What other kinds of objects would you like to see a Ghost Rider channel Hellfire through? I vote Hellfire prevents riding mower while wielding a chainsaw and other assorted garden tools. I agree
like the
with
chainsaw.
that vote.
I don't know about the riding mower.
I want to see him with a hoe. Just Hellfire hoe.
He's already done a flaming horse, so I was going to say we could do like an Amish Ghost Rider. Jebediah says that we have to raise the spirits. An Amish Ghost Rider on a horse and buggy.
I was just going to say that. A horse and buggy Ghost Rider going through Pennsylvania.
With the Amish hat that lights on fire.
And his curls are fire.
We are here to bring justice to the ones who are worthy. The things that we create.
I'm going to stop because I'm going to get super...
Jiren from DBZ, Super or Superman who would win? Well, we haven't seen Jiren's full power yet unless I missed that episode, so Superman right now.
Can you tell me what's going on with She-Hulk, and have you done a story with her becoming the Hulk?
They've only ever done the first one, so it's not like there's a remake, so we probably won't. They've never redone her origin. She just needed a blood transfusion. That's all it ever is. And She-Hulk, I might do the current run where she's losing control and becoming Savage She-Hulk. I liked that one. And I did see somebody said my first stream with you guys. I missed it.
Oh, you shouldn't take slow chat off.
Why is Peter Parker always a teen in his movies? Isn't he an adult already? He is. The reason they make him a teen is they want to do his origin story and then tell, like, the beginning. Because they feel like he can relate better with kids. Yep, I missed it.
Okay. We have a Discord.
I will try to get a link for it right now.
Who is Damian Wayne's love interest? Justice.
No. What's her name? Her superhero name is Nobody. That's literally her name. I'm not just saying. Yeah. But she's a kid that he teams up with a lot, and she's popped up occasionally, and they've kept her in continuity. So I would assume her.
Batman Who Laughs is actually the TV show Iron Fist.
Yeah! He just finally went insane. Have I ever told you?
Read this, please.
Have I ever told you that I am Danny Rand, the immortal Iron Fist?
Read this, please. There you go.
Okay.
I guess I'll read your other one, too, because I think you meant to type it off.
Maya Ducard. There she is.
Okay.
Romeo knows who I was talking about.
Who would win the Fantastic Four or the Circle of Four? Red Hulk.
Oh, the Circle of Four would crush the Fantastic Four. It's, okay, not only is it Red Hulk, a female version of Ghost Rider, Agent Venom, and X-23, but there is a point in that in which Red Hulk gets the Spirit of Vengeance and the Venom symbiote and goes to town on everyone.
So, who would win? That Red Hulk or every superhero? Yeah. My vote's that Red Hulk.
That Red Hulk, yeah, he would just crush everyone. First time here for Mr. Crunchy Waffles. Have you heard about the theory of Mr. Manhattan, Dr. Manhattan created the DC universe? Yes, that is based on the fact that every time we've seen the presence or the godlike figure in DC, it's a blue hand. But it's just a theory right now, and I don't think they're going to link that together. I don't think they will. I think they're going to leave it just open-ended. I might be wrong, though.
Will you ever do the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Every time I do it, nobody watches it. I'd like to do it all the way up to the death of Donatello and onward, but nobody watches it. I think we've done half of City Fall. So
yeah, because that was the last one I did.
Yeah. But no, you've seen it. Nobody watches it.
Yeah.
So
what are your thoughts on the Oz Effect and Detective Comics' Lonely Place of Living?
Okay, I like Lonely Place of Living. I think it's really good, and I can't wait to see what they're going to do with that. I'm not liking the reveal for Oz Effect. I feel like it was a missed opportunity. I don't say it doesn't need to be tied to the Watchmen or Doomsday Clock. I'm fine with it not being Ozymandias, but I don't want it to be his father. It's like that's one of those characters that just doesn't come back.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping it turns out to be someone else.
Hi, Princess Tater Tots. Superman 2017 versus Captain America.
I'll go with Cap. Is there any new Miles Morales stories? There are. The problem I have with doing Miles Morales stories is Brian Michael Bendis is writing it. When Brian Michael Bendis writes a story, it's not typically like a bunch of standalone stories, which is what we cover very well on our channel. A lot of times, it's a giant overarching thing where he drops the seeds for future storylines. It's really good to read, very hard for us to translate into a video. So I'm kind of waiting for more of the stories to be done to see what we can do with that. What do I think of the next WoW expansion? It looks amazing, but I kind of left WoW after, what was this last one? Is that Legion?
I think so.
Yeah, I started Legion at the start and I just was done. The last expansion that I got to Mythic raiding and did all the raiding stuff, like I don't even think it was called Mythic back then. I think it was just like hard mode. But
when did you stop?
Kata.
Yeah, it wasn't Mythic yet.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure they just called it like hard mode or something like that. But either way, I did that. Yeah.
Houston is so cute. Thanks. That was weird.
I'm gonna shove a whole piece of pizza in your face.
That sounds awful. When will you speak about Mr. McGee in Hulk?
I don't know who Mr. McGee is. Wait, like
wax on, wax off?
Yeah, I don't know.
$10, $100. I don't know what the currency is. Maya calls Damien brother. Ben Percy is going to introduce Amiko in the Green Arrow sister
as his love interest
in Teen Titans.
I could see that. I always assumed Maya calling him brother wasn't so much that she treated him like a brother, but that, I mean, Damien's 13. Like they're just at that age where you don't know what a love interest really is. Being Amiko, that could be interesting. Yeah, I actually really like Amiko in that comic. So,
Houston, we have a problem. Can Flash fly? Can he?
In theory. So he's done it once, as far as I know, in the New 52. And other speedsters have done it. And what they do is they run so fast, they invert the air beneath them and take off into the skies. Now, in the New 52, Barry Allen ran so fast that clouds had substance and he could run on them and then jump to the next cloud.
Ugo with a $10 super chat. First time, X long time. Any thoughts, future videos on Valiant Comics? There has been DC and Marvel love in all media format, but the way the universe mythos in Valiant has been cohesive are solid.
I don't have any planned right now, but we're not done doing them. I'm kind of waiting for Bloodshot Salvation to kind of get a little more into it. I'm going to probably do some more Eternal Warrior. For me, I like Eternal Warrior, Bloodshot, and Exo. So those are the characters that I really enjoy in the Valiant universe. So once they get to a point where I can do more stuff on them, and we will. The problem with Valiant is they're not putting out a ton of comics. So I have to wait for a full 6 months or 12 months to go by for a storyline to finish. And they're doing like, I want to say like 5 or 6 a month.
They do a lot.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying like comics, unlike Marvel, who has 50. So we can just
true.
keep picking another Marvel superhero.
That's true.
Yeah.
That was 100 yen, which is about $6.
Oh, okay, cool. Thank you so much.
$5 super chat. Comicstorian, have you ever considered getting a job as a full-time voice actor? You do it so well.
I have considered it. I've looked into doing it. I've even made a demo reel. But there's a few things that I would like to do that I've discovered take way too much time, and I would not have time for this, which is what my passion is. Not even so much for the money, but it's I love telling these stories. I love having full control over them, though. I get to write the script. I get to decide what's going to happen. I get to make calls on the editing. I get to do everything, and I get to create my own little world. The money's great, but I make money off veteran affairs, so I don't even need to worry about that as much. So I do this because I love doing it, and when I looked into how much time it took to voice act and my other passion that I'd really like to get into, writing a comic book, I just do not have the time to do that and still do Comicstorian, Eligible Monster, and all of our other videos. So I picked these as what I'd like to do, at least until they start dying out and I actually need an income, but I don't think I'll ever hit that point because of my VA.
I always ask this on the comments or on your channel and Rob's channel for months. Who do you think personally is stronger, Hyperion or Sentry, and strongest Marvel Superman's counterpart?
I think Sentry, because Sentry can go toe-to-toe with the Hulk. Hyperion's really strong, but I can't think of a time when he fought the Hulk. So, like, we have no gauge for how strong he can go. Sentry went toe-to-toe with World War Hulk until he finally got beat, but they went ham. So, I would assume Sentry is the strongest one. From just from my bare knowledge of both those characters, I don't know a ton on either one. So, what do I think of the new? Kenneth asked, "What do I think of the new map in Overwatch Blizzardland and the new hero?" The new hero I'm excited for because I love Reaper and the teleporting, and it gave like an answer to how Reaper. Did you see her origin story?
Not yet.
She shows her doing it to Reaper, making him all misty. Yeah. So Reaper gets a cool more to a story. She can also move around, and I like the idea of having like poisoning and as a CNW you can heal. And Blizzardland looks awesome because I played like all the games except World of Warcraft at this point. So.
And that's Keith, by the way, not Kenneth.
Oh, is it Keith?
No.
That's Kenneth!
I know. I messed up on it. Can you do Batman White Knight? I'm sure we will eventually.
Yeah, when it's done.
It's just way too early also.
It's 8 issues, I think, so it's going to be a little while. I think it's once a month. I think. And don't forget, guys, we are coming to the close. We'll be closing this portion of the live stream out in 10 minutes, but we will go live on Twitch. We're going to be playing Overwatch today. I'll be playing a lot of Reaper, Junkrat, and D.Va, and you'll be playing a lot of McCree. Yep. We're going to be doing that for 4 hours, and then Houston and I are going to be playing some Cuphead on the stream. So if we didn't get to your question, come on over there. We will be there long enough to get to every question. Plus, if you really just want to help us out, that's our newest endeavor. We'd really appreciate if you guys could help us out getting this Twitch thing off the ground. It is something we both want to do.
You're a vet, so am I. If you weren't doing comics, what would your careers be, both of you guys?
So if I wasn't doing comics and I did need an income, like an actual full-on income, because I got a nice package on the, I got medical retirement from the military, so I have health benefits. They broke my ankles twice, so I get a nice paycheck from them. But let's just say I needed to go get a job. I have 2 degrees, one in liberal arts and one in environmental sciences and technologies. So I would just get a job, like doing safety inspections, checking soil, checking air, that kind of a thing.
I have a bachelor's degree in culinary arts management, so I would be going to try and run a restaurant or some sort of cooking endeavor.
Yep.
Ever play any Henry Stickman games?
Never heard of him, so no.
You might have. Who knows?
Maybe.
Can you do more of the Versus series with Rob?
Yes and no. It costs a lot of money, Joshua, and we thought there would be a bigger return for it to kind of reimburse what we spent on that. So now the decision has been, once we finally kind of level out what we're doing at this Twitch thing, if we have the time, what would we like to do? And the decision was kind of like, we'd probably do like a Kickstarter per episode kind of a thing. Or a Kickstarter for a bulk of episodes and then pay the animator in advance. So.
Thanks, Princess Tater Tots. Likes my hair.
Oh.
The other dude with the $2 super chat. That is all. Theory on what happened to Superboy Prime in DC Rebirth.
Thank you, other dude. Superboy. So my current theory, and this is a theory, 100%, there is a storyline coming out in January in which it's been solicited as like the Superboy of like the future who's evil. A future Batman comes back to the current time in Super Sons, and he warns them that Superboy is going to become evil and they need to stop him. I think this is going to be DC's way of incorporating Superboy Prime back into the proper timeline as John, but not have the convoluted history that comes with Superboy Prime. That's just my opinion, though.
$5 super chat from Matthew. What do you think Marvel is planning to do with Tony Stark?
Just bring him back eventually. Everyone likes to freak out that these guys get replaced, but it's comic books. He'll be back, and he'll just be on another adventure. I mean, Captain America, Steve Rogers just had an adventure where he went off and fought Nazi guys. I think it was a white supremacist group, because I don't think they want to use the word Nazi right now because of what they did to him. But
yeah, probably not. $10 super chat from Roberto. Our world at war is where Pa Kent dies in Obsidian Age. The League goes back in time. are killed by the First League, and Nightwing has to start up a new league. The Burning Martian Manhunter becomes a villain.
All of those sound awesome, and I've got them pulled up. So there's definitely Obsidian Age. I pulled up Worlds at War, and I want to make sure I pull the other ones up too. So I have them pulled up, so I remember to put them on the schedule and look into it.
That other guy, if you're talking to me, I'm Houston. Twitter is on the screen at Houston_H. I'm one of the editors.
Also one of our full-time co-hosts over on the Twitch channel.
Yes. Who's your favorite Ninja Turtle?
Leonardo.
Donatello. Who's your favorite Dark Knight for Metal? Oh, we've covered that one already. It is the Dawnbreaker. What are your thoughts on Assassin's Creed Origins? Because
I'm loving it so far. My only complaint, and this may be an issue that I've run into, I've either not found enough side quests to keep up with the proper level of my main quest. I have been looking, but either I have not found them or I've hit a minor paywall where they want me to buy abilities. It's not stopped me, but I find myself doing like other player assassinations to level up, and I'm just not sure if I missed something. Like, because there's a good chance, the world's huge, there's a good chance that I missed a whole area of side quests.
You have been in the army. Ever felt like Batman?
Ever what?
Feel like Batman?
Yes. I like Randy. I need internet to watch you guys on Twitch. Well, we're here right now, Randy. We didn't want to forget about everyone over here. Just Twitch is where we're going to be afterwards. We're going to go over there. We can play more games, eat our pizza, and we'll be doing that over there.
What's going on with the Master Race?
I think it's done, but it got delayed like 4 months, so everyone missed the ending. But we have it on the schedule finally, so we're going to be doing it.
Who is your favorite Overwatch character?
Reaper in appearance, Diva in playstyle.
Just answered that one. CW Flash versus Comic Flash.
Comic Flash.
Hair Houston.
Comic Flash.
Comic Flash.
And do I like Iron Man Doom? I'm not a huge fan of it, but Rob loves that series.
Negative Powers Flash versus Red Death Batman.
Oh, I think Red Death will still win. We haven't seen how powerful the negative powers are. I don't think they're that powerful. I think he's just. I don't think they're that strong. It's cool. I like the storyline. I just don't think that they're strong enough to compete with Red Death.
You've never talked about Fairy Tail on Comicstorian. You don't like it? Question.
I'm not a fan of Fairy Tail. No.
And it's so long now. We're super behind in it.
Thoughts on the upcoming Black Lightning TV show? It looks interesting, but I've kind of given up on superhero TV shows. CW has 100% flooded that market, other dude.
They have. I'm trying to get into the comic book.
Did you know there's apparently a Constantine cartoon on the CW app?
Yes. I'm trying to go into the comic book industry. Any suggestions you guys have for me?
Just pay attention on Twitter and on like Marvel, DC, and Image. They have points where you can submit and just be ready with a portfolio of stuff you've done that even if it's not published or not, that you can show them and go for it. Am I watching the Injustice 2 tournament? No, I'm talking to you. But no, I'm not watching it. Are we going to Fortnite? Yes, we will eventually play Fortnite, Masu, Asab. Probably tomorrow, actually, right now, the way things are looking. It's either going to be that or Warframe, but we'll see.
What was the happiest moment in both of your lives?
Meeting my wife. Meeting my wife?
Meeting. Graduating from college, because I was the first of my dad's kids to ever do it. So it made him happy also.
Nice.
Yep.
I think you're better than Rob and his dog was high. Okay, Joshua.
Static Shock versus Electro.
Static Shock. Princess Tater Tot removed the message.
Oh no, what did you say, Princess Tater Tot? We may never know.
I love Princess Tater Tot's name. Now I want Tater Tots.
Me too.
Can you put Tater Tots on my pizza?
No.
Oh. That'd be a lot of carbs.
Can you do more Batman Beyond, please?
Yes, I'm doing them as they come out. Right now, we might do the Batwoman Rebirth one. Batwoman Beyond is what it was. Yeah, that might come out because it's a solo. But now we're on to the next story arc. So,
Flash, we just answered that question. $10 super chat again from Jam Call. Have you ever read Wolverine Weapon X? Adamantium Men. The villains have Logan inspired. I lost the question. Inspired enhancement bullets carrying 6 types of cancer. Plus, Red Hulk punches his face off.
What? No, I have not read that. I need to find that. I am going to look for that, Jam Call. We're going to do that. We are.
Thanks, Enigma.
All right, guys. We are coming to the close of our normal segment here, though. Fancy tea. Jay, come on. Thank you for the $1. So we're going to be coming to the close of our Q&A portion of today's show. If you want to keep chatting with us, if your question did not get answered, please just join us over on the Twitch. I am going to spam the chat with the Twitch right now, and just click it. You can come on over and join us. It'll be great. Also, if we will probably do another one of these next week, guys. But please, come on over and join us. Does that link work? Because it has the slash in it. It does. We're good. The internet's being weird.
Yeah.
So, all right, guys, we're going to go live right there, right now. So if you didn't get your question answered, head over there. Houston and I are going to set up the gameplay while I eat some pizza, and I'll answer some more questions.
And I'll eat some pizza, too.
No, you're not allowed to eat pizza. You got to look at me eat it.
No.
We'll see you guys soon. Thank you so much.
Bye, everybody.